Yo, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all for being here, man. I really do. Today I want to talk about something that can make or break like you being successful in achieving what you want to achieve, and that's minding your business. And that sounds simple, but a lot of people, a lot of people don't mind their business, man. And I ain't really just talking about being nosy. I'm talking about just focusing on what you have going on, what you want to accomplish. And a lot of people don't do that, man. They're easily distracted, and we easily lose focus, and that takes away from our focus on what truly matters in our lives, and that's us. Our goals and our aspirations, and so minding your business, man. Let's talk about it. So let's be real. Like, most people spend way too much time worrying about other people and what other people have going on. And worrying might be the wrong word. Most people spend way too much time engaged in what other people have going on. It's, excuse me. And whether it's social media, or whether it's like celebrity gossip, or just common gossip, or comparing ourselves to others, to comparing our lives to other people's lives. These distractions are stealing away your focus if you do these things. And the more you invest in your energy into things that don't serve your growth, then the less energy you're going to have to fulfill your own goals, right? Like, you think about most successful people, whether it's entrepreneurs, whether it's athletes, just anybody successful, artists, actors, whatever it is that they're successful at, the thing that they all have in common is focus, and they focus with laser-like precision on what they want to accomplish until they accomplish their goals, right? And they don't worry about anything that's not serving them or serving their purpose, and so they protect their energy and they put it towards what really matters. And for us to be successful, we have to do the same thing. We have to learn to focus in and not get distracted, learn to really just learn to mind our business, and that's what I'm talking about. So every time you get caught up in something that doesn't concern you, you're paying a price. Whether that price is your energy, whether that price is your mental clarity, or whether it's your time. And time is something that we can't get back. Can't get time back, right? And so you got to ask yourself, anytime you're doing these things and you're not minding your business, you got to ask yourself, like, is this serving me? Is this moving me forward? Is this helping me grow? Is it worth my time? Is it worth my energy? Is it worth my attention? And if the answer is no, then you got to let it go, right? So how can we just mind our business more and stop getting so easily distracted, right? Well, the first thing we can do is set clear priorities. Know where we want to go, know what we really want out of life. And then once you know that, it's easier to ignore everything that doesn't matter, because you know what you need to focus on. The second thing is something that we always talk about time and time again, and that's limiting social media. And I know it's not gonna happen. Like, most people don't give it. It's just we're addicted to it at this point. But if you can limit it, it's gonna help you, right? I was once watching a video by a guy named Immortal Minds, and I mentioned him before, so check him out. He has really good content on his page, Immortal Minds. But he posed the question, why do you think social media is free? Like, just think about that. Why do you think it's free? Is it really free? It's not. It's monetarily free. We can download the apps, create an account, and log in and start scrolling anytime we want to, right? But even though you're not paying with money, you're paying with something that's just as valuable, and that's your attention. You're paying with your attention. You know what I'm saying? They're mining your data and you're paying for your attention. The longer you stay on these apps, the more money they make off of you, right? And the more you're taking away from your attention away from what really matters, and that's your goals in your life. Right? So that's why it's free monetarily, but you're paying with your attention, you're paying with your energy, you're paying with your focus. And so limit your social media consumption. If it's not inspiring you or educating you, and you can go too far with inspiration and educational things, we can just continuously watch those also. But if it's not inspiring you, motivating you, or educating you, just gotta like limit that. Being entertained is fine, but limit it. Know that it's taken away from something that you can be doing. You could be putting that energy towards yourself, right? And I might be preaching to the choir, but somebody out there feels me, right? And I try myself. I'm addicted. I'm not immune to it. I'm addicted to certain apps. I am addicted to. So I'm talking to myself also, right? So limit your social media consumption. That's gonna go a long way in minding your business. The third thing we can do is protect our energy, right? Stay away from toxicity, toxic people, negative conversations, gossip, and start surrounding ourselves with like-minded people who inspire us, people who push us forward, not people who pull us into drama or always got something negative going on, or they're always talking about some bullshit that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, right? So limit your time around those type of people, limit your time around those type of conversations, and surround yourself with more like-minded people who are trying to build, trying to level up. And the final thing you can do is just, man, make sure you checking on yourself daily. Make sure you logging in with yourself. Make sure you checking yourself. Right? Got to ask yourself, did I focus on my growth today? At the end of the day, ask yourself that. Did I focus on my growth? Be cognizant of where you want to go, what you want to do, what you need to be doing, what you need to be focusing on. Because if you're not really focused on where you want to go, if you're not focused on your vision, you're going to get caught up in somebody else's vision. If you're not putting that energy towards yourself, you're going to get caught up in putting that energy towards somebody else's vision. So we always want to create our own worlds. But if we're not focusing on it and not really cognizant of what we need to be doing, we're going to get caught up in we're going to get blown in the wind, every which way. You're going to get spread too thin. You got to lock in and focus and remind yourself every day, like, what am I supposed to be doing today to advance me closer to where I want to be and where I want to go, right? So, man, the basic thing, what I'm saying is just mind your business, man. Stop. And I ain't just talking about in a literal sense. Mind your business, not a literal business. You might not have a business, but you are your own business. You are your own brand. So mind your business, mind your brand. Build yourself up more and stop putting so much energy outside of yourself into these things that don't really matter. That social media is going to be here. I remember I took social media detox. And I did a couple of apps for like a year or so. I came back on these apps and it's the same shit is going on. It's the same thing. It's different stories every day, but it's the same thing. Same people doing the same shit. They gonna be there. They're gonna be there when you come back to it. If you leave it and come back to it a month from now, it's gonna be the same shit. Leave it and come back a year from now, it's gonna be the same people doing the same thing. I guarantee you. So, like, put that energy into yourself, entertain yourself. Make your life entertaining by doing the things that you need to do to level up. Pretend like life is a game, because it is, and it's your game and you're the main character. Mind your business. And with that said, man, that's all I got for today. I'm gonna be out until next time, man. I bid y'all adieu. Hope you're doing well. Mind your business. Love yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's art versus arterial. It's you versus you. So do what you got to do to make your life the best it can be. Peace. Until next time.